Hello students, in this video we will study very important topic of class 12. The students are getting every year 6 marks question from this topic, and the name of this topic, application of matrices to the solution of linear equations. Okay, suppose if we are given 3 equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, which is constant, and in the same way this and this, and we can write the coefficients of x, y and z in 3 columns, and then x, y, z in next 3 rows. Okay, that is single column. And here also this is single column d1, d2 and d3. After writing in this way, this is called system of solution. Ax is equal to b. This is system of solution. Now first of all we have to show whether this system has any solution or not. And if you remember that if any equation having unique solution or infinite number of solution, then we can say that that is consistent. Okay, and if the system having no solution, we can say this is inconsistent. And in this we are getting 2 types of question, that is first of all whether the solution consistent or the solution inconsistent, that is test the consistency or inconsistency of any solution. After writing in this form, you can see here that is multiplying both sides by A inverse, we are getting I, A inverse A is equal to I, and that is x, so x is equal to A inverse B. And after writing in this way, we can get the value of x, y, z, small x, small y, small z, once after multiplying inverse of this to b. Now test how to test the consistency of this system of equation. Means the solution exists or the solution does not exist. As we already studied that finding determinant of this A, as we were finding in previous chapters, determinant of A, if this determinant of A is not equal to 0, that is this is non-singular matrix, and if this determinant of A is 0, then this is singular matrix. If we are getting determinant of this A is not equal to 0, then no problem, the system already consistent, means having unique solution, and that will be one and only one solution of the given system of equation in that case. But the problem arises when this determinant is coming 0, that is singular. Till time we left after getting singular, we were just writing in the previous exercise that if determinant of A is equal to 0, means inverse doesn't exist. But here we try to find out whether the system having no solution or infinitely many solution. 2 more conditions in this for the testing of this equation. Now finding adjoint of A into B. Adjoint of A, this A, adjoint of this value into B. Multiplying this adjoint of A into B. If this adjoint of A into B is coming not equal to 0, then we can say that this system having no solution, that is inconsistent. Okay, in that case we are not able to find any solution from that system of equation. But if this adjoint of A into B is equal to 0, then the system again consistent as here also. Means there are two conditions. First one here consistency, and second one here consistency. This consistency we are getting with the determinant of A is equal to 0, that is in singular matrix, and here this is in the case of non-singular matrix. Okay, this is the difference. Determinant of A not equal to 0 means this is consistent, but if determinant of A is equal to 0 and after finding adjoint of A into B is coming 0, then we can say that this is consistent, and in this case we can get infinitely many solution. Okay, we will see how we can get infinitely many solution with the help of questions. Okay, now questions. This is the first type of question. If we are given these two equations and then find the value of x and y, what we do? First of all, we write in the system like A x is equal to B. A, the coefficients of x and y, and then x means x and y, which are the variables given, is equal to 1 and 4. After writing this, we find determinant of A not equal to determinant of A which is coming not equal to 0. This is first type. If determinant of A coming not equal to 0 means this is non-singular matrix and this has unique solution, and this is consistent means solution consistent, and then this unique solution we can find after writing cofactors again, and then adjoint of A upon determinant of A, because this Ax is equal to B can be after multiplying A inverse, we can get x is equal to A inverse B. We just studied in the topic, and then after getting this A inverse B, inverse, we can find inverse of this matrix very easily because this is not equal to 0, and then adjoint, after writing adjoint and then divided by this determinant, this A inverse B means multiplied by B, 1 and 4 here in column. Then after multiplication this can multiply it very easily because this is 2 cross 2 and this is 2 cross 1 same, and we can multiply and the answer will be in 2 cross 1 which is 2 cross 1, and so this is coming x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. This is the first case of consistency of system of equation. Now second case, in this second type of question where we will see that this system of equation is inconsistent. Okay, now we are given the equation x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. First of all, we write in the form of Ax is equal to B. A is the coefficient of this x and y, that is 1, 2, 3, 6. This is A in matrix form. Capital X, x and y the variables, and B is 5 and 8. After writing in this, we find determinant of A, and then which is coming 0. That is the second condition. In this condition, if the matrix is singular, then we find adjoint of A into B. If adjoint of A into B is coming not equal to 0, then the system of equation is inconsistent. But if adjoint of A into B is coming 0, then the system has infinitely many solution and this is consistent. The solution is consistent. Okay, that will be third type and that we will study after this question. Now after finding adjoint of A into B, this is adjoint. I have written here because 2 cross 2 and then I have written here directly. That is for this we can get minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, first row first column. This will be 6, and again here this and this hidden, we can get 2 and with minus sign because first row second column minus sign. Then for this again second row first column means minus sign, odd number, and which is 3, and then this is 1. Okay, and writing transpose of this adjoint of A into B, that is 5 and 8. Transpose of this means rows and columns will be interchanged. After interchanging, this is being 6 minus 2 and minus 3 1. Then we can multiply very easily because 2 cross 2 matrix, and this is 2 cross 1, and so this is 2 cross 1. After multiplication we can get 6 and minus 2 in column, and which is not equal to 0 if adjoint of A into B is not coming 0, then the system is inconsistent. Okay, in previous question we studied that if determinant of A not equal to 0, that is for non-singular matrix, we got the system is consistent and unique solution. This is second type, in inconsistent. Now in third type we are going to study if adjoint of A into B is coming 0, then how can we get infinitely many solution. Now next, this is third type of consistency and inconsistency of system of equation. Equations are 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 and 6x plus 8y is equal to 14. First of all, we write in the form of ax plus b. A, that is coefficients of x and y in column, and x means x and y variables, and b 7 and 14. After writing, we find mod of this A, that is determinant of A, which is coming 0, and so this is singular matrix. For singular matrix, if this is coming 0, we are finding adjoint of A into B. If adjoint of A into B is not coming 0, then this is inconsistent, that we had seen in last question. But here, after finding adjoint of A into B, we can find right directly because this is 2 cross 2 and we can write this transpose of this. We are getting 0, and that is why this is consistent. Okay, and the system has infinitely many solution. How can this has infinitely many solution? Let y is equal to k, where k is any constant, any number. K is any number. After substituting 3x plus 4k is equal to 7, we are getting x is equal to 7 minus 4k. Then substitute this value in equation second, and we can see that left hand side is equal to right hand side, and that is why this value y is equal to k and x is equal to 7 minus 4k upon 3 satisfies second equation, and that is why this is the solution of the given system of equation. Now the solution will be x is equal to 7 minus 4k upon 3, y is equal to k, and this will be infinitely many solution because for different values of k we can get the different values of x and y. Okay, now next question. In this question also following the same way, first of all we write the given system of equation in the form of ax is equal to b, where a is the coefficients of x, y and z in matrix form. X, capital X is the variables given x, y, z, and b is the constants on right hand side. After writing in terms of ax is equal to b, we find determinant of a, and you can see, you can easily find because we have already done a number of questions related to this, and determinant of this is coming minus 10, which is not equal to 0. So this is of the first form of consistency. If determinant is not equal to 0, then we can simply say that inverse exists. Okay, and that is why write the inverse. How can we find the inverse? That is adjoint of this matrix. upon determinant of this. That will be the inverse. Okay. Then writing in the adjoint form A11, A12 like this in matrix, and I have written here directly A11 first row, first column, then this will be hidden, and then this is -1, -1 means -2, okay, and then transpose of this, in transpose also this will be remain here, okay, because rows and columns are interchanged, okay, and this way we can write adjoint of this matrix. After writing, this is the inverse, adjoint upon determinant, and then determinant -10 is multiplied with this, we are getting this value 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 5 0, minus 1 upon 10 minus 2 upon 5 1 upon 2, 3 upon 10 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 2. Okay, then here as we have done earlier, that is multiplying A inverse with this, that is if AX is equal to B, then A inverse is equal to A inverse B, and this has become I, X is equal to A inverse B, so X is equal to A inverse B. We already got here the A inverse, and then multiplying A inverse to B, we are getting the value. This is simply multiplied because this is of the order 3 cross 3 and this is 3 rows and 1 column. We can easily multiply. After multiplication, this will be 3 cross 1, okay, 3 rows and 1 column, and then after simplification we can get the value of X, Y and Z. This is the answer. Now next question. I try to solve all possible types of questions from this exercise also. You can see this is little bit difference with the previous one. Here the coefficients of Z is not given, in this coefficient of X is not given, and that is why sometimes students are getting confused that which value will be taken here as a coefficient of Z and which value will be taken as a coefficient of X. Okay, again following the same way, writing equivalent to this 1 minus 1 1, this is 2 minus 1 and coefficient of Z will be taken 0, okay, and then coefficient of X will be taken 0 here, and 0 2 minus 1, X Y Z 2 0 and 1 in the form of AX is equal to B, and then determinant of A is coming 3, and then which is non-singular, and then first type of this inverse, that is writing cofactors of all this, cofactor of this again 1 minus 0, that is 1, okay. In the same way we can write the all the 9 cofactors of this 3 cross 3 matrix. This is very easy to write, and then inverse is 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A, and this way we are getting inverse is this and multiplied by B, because again following the same way capital X will be A inverse B, and then A inverse multiplied by B, this is 3 cross 3 and this is 3 cross 1, so this is 3 cross 1, and then using this identity we are getting X Y Z as 1 2 3. Now next question. This is different type of questions and asked so many times in CBSE and ISC as well. Now in this question the variables are given in denominator, that is 2 upon x plus 3 upon y plus 10 upon z like this, and that is why this type of question the variable can be written in numerator by changing with another variable, that is let 1 upon x is equal to u, 1 upon y is equal to v and 1 upon z is equal to w, and writing this way this will be 2u plus 3v plus 10z is equal to 4, and in this way we are getting this equation in the form of u, v and w. Okay, then writing this in the same form as ax is equal to b. This is capital X, don't be confused with this x. Okay, and then writing the coefficients 2, 3, 10, 4, minus 6, 5, 6, 9 and minus 20 u, v, w, because variables are changed from x, y, z to u, v, w, and here 4, 1, 2, and that is why writing this determinant, this has come 1200, which is not equal to 0, and that is A inverse exists. And I have written here 3 cofactors, and you can write on your own here for first minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, and then this will be cancelled and determinant will be like this, minus 6, 5, 9, minus 20, this is 75. In the same way, you should also write the cofactors in this way for all. Okay, and this way there will be less possibilities of doing mistakes, because the students are doing mistakes in finding cofactors. Okay, minus, this is 1, 2 means first row, second column, so 2, 10, 4, 5 and 6 minus 20, 4, 5 and 6 minus 20, minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, this is 110. In the same way, third is coming 72, and then I have written here directly rest of the 6 cofactors. After writing these cofactors, adjoint of this matrix A is coming in the form of cofactors, we can write this way, and that will be transposed, and that is 75, 150, 75 like others, and then inverse of this is adjoint of A upon determinant of A, and determinant of A we got here 1200, and that is why divided by 1200 and multiplied by 412, this is 412, and so capital X is A inverse B, and this way we are getting after multiplication 3 cross 3, 3 cross 1, after multiplication corresponding elements multiplied and added, we are getting here 600 upon putting 1200 inside, 400 upon 240 upon, and then 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5. But this is the common mistakes that students are doing. They are leaving their answer up to this, but this is not your answer, because you will have to solve for x, y, z, and that is why unnecessary they are losing their last mark, answer mark. X is equal to 1 upon u, or you can say 1 upon x is equal to u, that is 1 upon u is equal to x, and this has come 1 upon 2, this is 3 and this is 5. This is the final answer. Now next question. This is again different type of question. In this question we are given this matrix and find the inverse of this matrix, but that inverse will be used in solving these equations. Okay, and this matrix, and then for inverse determinant of A is coming 1, which is not equal to 0, and that is why we can easily find the inverse of this matrix after writing adjoint of the matrix, and that is A inverse 1 upon determinant of A, which is obviously 1, and so the value will not change. So this way the inverse of this matrix is coming this much. Okay, now write the equations. In equations 0.8 minus 0.6, 0.6 and 0.8, Ax is equal to B, and after writing this we are getting 0.8 minus 0.6, here the same 0.8 minus 0.6, 0.6 and 0.8, and x is equal to B, and that is why finding inverse of this, which we already got here, that is 0.8, 0.6, minus 0.6 and 0.8, and this inverse will be used in solving this equation as x is equal to A inverse B, and inverse we can write from here directly, and then A inverse B, so multiplying we are getting x1 is equal to 20 and x2 is equal to 10. Okay, this is also important question and asked so many times. Now next question. This is the last different type of question from this exercise, that is consistency and inconsistency of system of linear equation. Okay, and here for this question you can see here you are given matrix A and B and find the product of AB and use it to solve this system of equation. Okay, now AB, once we are getting AB, means after multiplication we can see this has come 4 into I3, means unit matrix of order 3, and that is why AB is coming 4I3. So 4 here, then 1 upon 4A B is equal to I3, and once you compare with the inverse, that is B inverse into B is equal to I, then this value can be taken as B inverse, because we know the identity A inverse A is equal to I, B inverse B is equal to I, and then comparing from that concept we can get here B inverse is equal to 1 upon 4 into A, and this value of B inverse, and A is minus 5 1 3 7 1 minus 5 and 1 minus 1 1, so 1 upon 4 into A, this value is the inverse of B. And what is B? 1 1 2 3 2 1 and 2 1 3. It means if we are able to find the inverse of B, that will be same as 1 upon 4 into A, and this way this can be used here. Now solving this system of equation, once we write system of equation in the form of Bx is equal to C, okay, because A and A already used, and that is why we cannot write here Ax is equal to B, and so here Bx is equal to C, because 1 1 2 3 2 1 and 2 1 3, this way B and then X and is equal to C, and you can see this value is same as B. Okay, then for getting the value of X, Y, Z, what we are doing in the rest of the questions, that is we are finding this inverse, because once we multiply by B inverse, X is equal to B inverse C, and that is B inverse is coming as we already proved here, B inverse is 1 upon 4 into this value in matrix form, and that is why this product can be used in solving this system of linear equation with the help that B inverse is written 1 upon 4 into A, and then C is 1 7 and 2. So after multiplication we can get the value of X Y Z 2 1 minus, this is 2 2 and minus 1. Okay, this will be 2 and 2 and minus 1, 7 plus 7 14, minus 10 means 4, and then this will be 1 1 and 2 1 and minus 1. This is the value of X Y Z, and this way we studied consistency, inconsistency of system of simultaneous linear equation in detail, and we solve all types of questions from this important exercise. Every year the students are getting one question of 6 marks, 5 marks from this exercise, and this video will be very much beneficial for you. For getting more and more upcoming video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.